Hey everybody, it's Mike here at the WeWrench shop. Welcome to episode 5, where we continue on vehicle disassembly. In this episode, the core support actually comes off, so we're making some headway. I just want to thank everybody for all the love and support. If you like this content, if you like the videos, if you feel that they're valuable or entertaining, please leave me a comment, like, subscribe. Check us out on our other social media channels. Stay tuned.
This is a really cool shot of the front end of the car. You can see right through to the engine, and give it a little bit of a zoom here so we can check out some of the details. Really neat. It's really cool when you get to a point like this. Sort of like a milestone, you know, like a clear shot looking into the engine. Now the only thing left is to figure out how this metal piece comes on, or comes off rather. We're gonna have to manage these lines here. So let's check it out. So I'm not really sure how to get all this out of the way. I see some bolts here and here. There's another 10 on the inside. There's a 10 millimeter here. I'm just gonna start taking it apart, and I'm gonna just feel things out. There we go. 2 10s on the top, and then there's another 10 millimeter right here. And they are painted, so rough getting the socket on it. The other bolts that I'm interested in taking out are here and here. So let's give it a shot. Whoops. This is kind of the trick to taking things apart that you're not familiar with. What you got to do is, you know, take the bolts out. Don't wrestle it, but just move it around. Now I feel like at the top here I'm free. Over here though, I'm feeling a little bit of resistance. So you want to kind of ascertain, there's some 10s. There's a 10 millimeter right in here. So maybe if I get that 10 out, that could be the ticket. I need an extension on there. It's moving a little more. So I'm still wrestling around with this a little bit. I'm just trying to see like where it's sticky. We have the hood Bowden cable attached to it. We have some harnesses. So let's maybe, it's not those though. There is something else. There is something else holding this. Could be these AC lines. Let's see here. So you get a little more freedom from the AC lines. There's a 10 millimeter that goes straight down here to a hose clamp. I'm gonna undo that. And I'm gonna see how things feel. How long extensions can get down in there. That should give me a little more freedom on these lines. Get this grommet here. There we go. All right. I don't want to attempt, these lines will not come out of here without moving this, so I don't want to do that. Let's see. Get some good movement now. It feels, there's this plastic here. I think this plastic has something to do with it. There's sort of like a plastic rail that's fastened to this with push pins. Let me see if I can get a better shot for you guys. So this plastic that I was speaking about is this right here. See, it's got that push pin. So when I shake this metal, it's moving along with that plastic. It feels like the resistance, though, is at the base. I don't know if that's hard to see. Top is free, base is sticky. So let's take that plastic off. So to get that rail off of there, you can refer to it in the previous shot. There was a push pin at the top and a push pin at the bottom. This looks like an identical push pin to the one that holds the fan shroud on. Wow. I can't believe I even got that out in one piece. That's what age and mileage will do to you. Yeah, so the pin sheared off. I got it a little loose. I just have no choice, but I gotta do it this way. I'll replace the pin. I really don't like doing this. Jesus. No other choice. So I'm taking a really long, hard look at what's stopping this thing from coming out. Basically, it's the hood Bowden cable, it's these harnesses, it's the AC lines, but what's really restricting it is this plastic. Because this plastic is fastened to the frame rail and it's fastened to the clip. So that's the only thing that's keeping it jammed up. So instead of wrestling with more push pins, I'm just gonna muscle it because we're doing a full restoration. This car was brand new. I go through the motions of taking it apart properly, but sometimes you just can't. There we go. See, now that's free. Very loose, almost there. Now this hood latch is something interesting. That's the question. Oh, might just bolt in. I got 110 there. This just pops straight up. Now this is loose. Put that over here. And looks like all we have left to tangle with is harnesses. We have this one. This is for the horn and the electric fan. Replace that. And this one up here. So I want to make sure you guys can see me. I'm totally an amateur at all this video stuff. I know I screwed up a couple shots so far. I just don't want you all missing out. A harness here. Brittle clips. We'll change those. I gotta fix this peeing washer line. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna fold it and I'm gonna use my hose clamp. See what I'm doing here? Got my hose clamp on a pinched line. Stop it from peeing. All right, so at this point, I'm pretty confident that I got all the obstructions out of the way. The harnesses are out, washer fluid, all this other stuff. I'm gonna leave this in here like this, so I remember how they routed it. I had to cut it, no way around that. I'm gonna run a new line anyway. It looks like these AC lines are the only thing I have to contend with. and that's it. This is a really, really great point to be at because it's going to make it a lot easier to drop everything out of here now that we have such a clean shot of any obstructions that might be stopping us. Really, really great detailed shot of what this car looks like with no front clip. Pretty incredible. With the front clip off the car, now we have a really excellent view of what's going on in here. The next step is going to be to start at this point and go around the entire perimeter of the engine and find what's connected and disconnect it. There's going to be plumbing, there's going to be wiring, there's going to be all sorts of stuff. But when we encounter it, we will disconnect it or move it out of the way.
Thank you all so much for watching. I'm so grateful that I've received so much love and support so far. I've been a YouTuber for 2.5 weeks. It's been a crazy journey, but let me share something with you that's even crazier. My goal is to become one of the top automotive influencers in the world, and I can't get there without your support. So like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you want to talk to me about something, if you're curious, if you like BMWs, if you hate BMWs, let me hear about it. Reach out and touch somebody. Touch me. I'm right here, and I'm all wet. There was a monsoon right outside the WeWrench shop just now. So thank you everybody again, and I'll see you in a couple days.